It's an honor to be able to speak at the opening and the closing of the Gobeshona conference. So I want to really congratulate ICAD, IUB, Salim, and others on a really fantastic conference. There's been a wealth of information exchange, a lot of very, very interesting discussions had. So it's been a very successful second Gobeshona conference. So I congratulate you on that right away. Trying to think about some type of story to connect climate change to personal experiences that I've had, and coming from the United States, it's often hard to understand all of the challenges that Bangladesh faces. U.S. is huge, population pressure isn't nearly as great, and we see impacts here and there, but nothing like what you see in Bangladesh. When my parents came here to visit myself and my family last February, they live in the western U.S. There's maybe in Montana, there's like 1 million people, which is hard to imagine in that space. And they came here and they see people on people on people, 160 million people crammed into the space the size of Iowa. And then they hear me talk about and explain some of the work that we're doing in USAID around addressing the impacts of climate change, whether it be with NGOs, universities, and the government, and they find it hard to believe that people still are here. That there are so many challenges, there's so many issues, that it's just amazing that folks can survive in a settlement environment, and they've been not only surviving, but flourishing for food security, for health. As the population grows, as the economy grows, Bangladesh has been succeeding. And what they saw and what kind of we talked about was it comes down to the resiliency of the Bangladeshi people to see these problems, and Salim mentioned moving from problems to solutions, to see these problems of the impacts of climate change and now to move from acknowledging, analyzing, and planning for problems, but to moving towards solutions. And I think this Gobeshona conference is a great start to getting towards those solutions, to looking at innovative research, to working with students, with faculty, within a variety of places in Bangladesh, at IUB and other places, to come up with ways to solve the problems that climate change will be bringing towards to Bangladesh and already has impacted Bangladesh. So for me, this is really important that Gobeshona has created a foundation and will continue to build upon that foundation for researchers, for students, and then ultimately to take that information and translate it into something that policymakers can use and to communicate with them. And that's where I see all of this going. And I think folks at ICAD and Salim in particular are really leading the charge. So I commend that. With that, I want to again congratulate the organizers of the conference. Thank the panel here for taking time to talk, particularly to the minister, and say that I'm looking forward to the third conference next year. Thank you very much. Thank you.